Good morning. I'd like to go ahead and call the Senate Rules Committee to order. Please call the roll.
You have a quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you, ma'am. So what we'd like to do this morning is make some appointments. We have 20 in total, and you should have that list before you. So go ahead and get started with the Appalachian Region Interstate Compact Commission. Richard Lockridge of Lebanon was appointed in 2019 and is eligible and requests reappointment for another 4-year term. And like to go ahead and accept him for that appointment. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Okay, the Capitol Square Preservation Council has one potential citizen reappointment. Bob Tabor of Richmond was appointed in 2020 and is eligible for reappointment for another 3-year term. All in favor of his reappointment, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? The Clean Energy Advisory Board has one potential citizen reappointment. Taylor Brown of Charlottesville was appointed in 2020 and is eligible and requests reappointment for another 3-year term. All in favor of Taylor Brown of Charlottesville, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Okay, now, those 3 were easy enough. We have the Code Commission for a citizen appointment, 2 potential citizen reappointments. The Honorable Charles S. Sharp of Stafford was appointed in 2015 and 2019. Nicole, Shook of Richmond was appointed in 2019. Both are eligible and request reappointment for another 4-year term. All in favor of both, please say aye. Those opposed would say no. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those, okay. We have one potential citizen reappointment to the Ethics Advisory Panel. The Honorable Malfred W. Trumbo of Fincastle was appointed in 2019, is eligible and requests reappointment for another 4-year term. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay. We will not record any no's. Okay. The FOIA Advisory Council has one potential citizen reappointment. Lola Rodriguez Perkins of Hampton was appointed in 2021 to fill an unexpired term. She is eligible and requests reappointment for a 4-year term. All those in favor, please say aye. 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 The Go Board of Virginia has 2 potential citizen reappointments. Ben Davenport of Chatham and Haywood Fralin of Roanoke were appointed in 2016 and 2019. Both are eligible and request reappointments for another 4-year term. All those in favor, please say aye. 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 The Secure and Resilient Commonwealth Panel has one potential citizen reappointment. Don't know about this one. Former Senator McWaters of Virginia Beach was appointed in 2019 and is eligible for another 4-year term. We tried to contact him, but we weren't able to get a confirmation from him. But we're going to make him do it anyway. Okay. All in favor, please say aye. 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 Okay. Okay, the Solar Energy Development and Energy Storage Authority has one potential citizen reappointment. Catherine Bond of Richmond was appointed in 2015 and 2019 and is eligible and requests another reappointment for a 4-year term. All in favor, please say aye. 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 The Southwest Virginia Energy Research and Development Authority has 3 potential citizen reappointments. Steve Breeding of Russell County and Marcia Hernick of Oakwood were appointed in 2019. Amanda Cox of Collinsville was appointed in 2021 to fill an unexpired term. All are eligible and request reappointment for another 4-year term. All in favor, please say aye. Okay. The Virginia Alcohol Safety Action Program Commission has 2 potential citizen reappointments. Pat Eggleston of Richmond, first appointed in 2005. Krista Hewlett of Bedford was appointed in 2021. Both are eligible and request reappointment for another 2-year term. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay, the Virginia Indigent Defense Council Commission has 2 potential citizen reappointments. Stephen Benjamin of Richmond was first appointed in 2005, and Artisha Gregg of Portsmouth was appointed in 2020. Both are eligible and request reappointment for another 3-year term. All in favor of those 2, please say aye. Aye. The Virginia Israel Advisory Board has 2 potential citizen reappointments. Charles Lesson of Richmond and Mark Dreyfus of Virginia Beach were both appointed in 2019 and are eligible and request appointment for another 4-year term. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it for the citizens' appointments. We will now move to vacancies for Senate appointments. Block grants, the Standing Joint Committee, Subcommittee on Block Grants. We have 1 Senate vacancy. Senator DeSteph requests, let's see. On that joint subcommittee, it is recommended that Senator DeSteph be replace Senator Kiggins on that subcommittee, joint subcommittee. Are there any other names, or should we move on Senator DeSteph?
I'll move that Senator, Madam Chair.
Okay, all in favor of Senator DeSteph, please say aye. Aye. Okay, the Cannabis Oversight Commission, there is 1, the member should be Senate Finance and Appropriations, Judiciary, or Rehab and Social Services. It is 1 vacancy. The names that have been submitted are Suravel, Boysko, Reeves.
Madam Chair,
Senator Eben.
I would nominate Senator Suravel.
Second.
Moved and seconded that Senator Suravel be appointed to the Cannabis Oversight Commission. All in favor of Senator Suravel, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Okay, that Senator Suravel will be appointed to Cannabis Oversight Commission. The Central Virginia Transportation Authority, 1 senator who resides in county or city embraced by the authority. The names that have been submitted are Senators Hashmi, McDougal, and Dunavant. I would recommend Senator Hashmi.
So moved.
Okay, those in favor of Senator Hashmi, please say aye. Aye. Okay, the Chesapeake Bay Total Maximum Daily Load Phase 3 Watershed Implementation Plan Stakeholder Advisory Group. Okay, the recommendations are Senator Mason. Senator Hanger is the bill patron.
I'll second.
Those in favor of Senator Hanger, please say aye. Aye. Okay, the Code Commission to replace Senator McClellan. There's several requests here.
Madam Chairman,
Yes, Senator McDougal.
just, Madam Chairman, on the Code Commission currently, prior to Senator McClellan's resignation from the Senate, there were 2 Democratic members. I would offer that having a bipartisan membership on the Code Commission is important going forward because of the type of work that they do.
What is your recommendation?
Madam Chair.
Senator Newman.
Madam Chair, I would nominate Senator McDougal.
Moved and seconded that Senator McDougal is recommended for the Code Commission. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay. The Criminal Justice Services Board, 1 member of the Finance and Appropriations Committee after consideration of the recommendation of the co-chairs.
Madam Chair, I recommend Senator Deeds.
Madam Chairman? McDougal.
McDougal.
Madam Chairman, I would make the same comment about the Criminal Justice Services Board. Right now, it appears that the one member is Senator Morrissey, and would ask the committee to consider having some partisan balance on that commission.
What is the will of the committee?
I seconded that nomination.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Senator Deeds be is nominated for the Criminal Justice Services Board. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, okay. All right. The Early Childhood Care and Education Commission, this individual should be recommended by the Chair of Education and Health. And there's 4 senators to this commission.
4 senators for 4 seats, right?
Correct.
I move the nomination of the 4 listed senators.
From Education and Health. Okay. But that's okay. Okay, so there are 4 vacancies. The names presented are Locke, Stanley, Eben, and Suderline.
Move the nomination be closed on those 4.
Okay. All in favor of Locke, Stanley, Eben, and Suderline, please say aye.
Aye.
All right. The Electric Utility Regulations Commission, there is 1 Senate vacancy and a whole bunch of names. Oh, it has to be a Republican. So we have McDougal, Suderline, and Obenshain.
What recommendation for Obenshain?
There's a recommendation for Senator Obenshain?
Yes.
Then I will second that.
All in favor of Senator Obenshain, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay. We did not have a recommendation for a citizen
Madam
member.
Chair,
Yes.
I nominate Cassidy Rasnick. She served, I think, previously in economic development with Governor's administration.
Okay. All in favor of that citizen recommendation, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, Enslaved African Americans Task Force, we have 2 recommendations, Senator Lucas and Senator Bagby. And so, Lucas, are you interested, or Bagby?
Give Bagby something to do.
All in favor,
If
Senator?
that's a motion, I will second it.
All in favor of Senator Bagby, please say aye.
Aye.
The Ethics Advisory Council, Conflict of Interest, there are 4 names here, Senators Reeves, Eben, Servell, Boysko. I'm sorry?
Madam Chair?
Senator Norman currently sits there, so it has to be a Democrat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest.
So Eben, Servell, or Boysko?
Madam Chair, I nominate Senator Eben.
Okay.
I nominate Senator Boysko.
Adam, where are you? I'm here. Speak up for yourself. You want to do this?
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded that Senator Eben be nominated for the Ethics Advisory Council. All in favor of Senator Eben?
Madam Chairman, inquiry with consistent discussions we've had. As I'm riding into the sunset, I'm trying to remember if I'm the only Republican on that commission, and I think there ought to be at least 1 salutatory Republican on that commission, and that's why I nominated Senator Reeves.
Senator Norman, you're still a member of that commission through the end of your term, so that would give us 2 Republican members if we put Senator Reeves in the vacancy that Senator McClellan has created.
I appreciate you reminding me of what my responsibilities are.
Okay, all in favor of Senator Eben, please say aye. Aye. Okay, let's see, where are we now? Ethics Advisory Panel, did we just do that?
No.
No, the 2 citizens vacancies. We have
Ralph.
Veronica Meade of Hampton and Senator Ralph Smith of Roanoke.
I'll move it.
Okay. All in favor of Veronica Meade and Senator Smith, please say aye. Aye. Okay. We have the Joint Subcommittee on Recurrent Flooding, 1 citizen member, and Andrew McClellan is currently sitting as a local official. So we can reappoint Andrew McClellan.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I'm certain she would be interested in that.
Yeah.
So I so move.
All in favor of Andrea McClellan, please say aye. Aye. Okay. Let's see, 1 Senate member to that same joint subcommittee. It's recommended that Senator DeStef be appointed. All in favor of Senator DeStef, please say aye. Aye. Okay. The Joint Commission on Healthcare to replace Senators McClellan and Kiggins. Names are Deeds, Lucas, Locke, Pillion, Peak. I would recommend Senator Lucas.
I recommend Senator Pillion.
Second.
Okay, those in favor of Senators Lucas and Pillion, please say aye. Aye. Intergovernmental Cooperation Commission, there's 1 nomination, Senator Hackworth. All those in favor of Senator Hackworth, please say aye. Aye. Okay.
They never meet, by the way.
That's a good commission. Okay. Okay. The Dr. Martin Luther King Memorial Commission to replace Senator McClellan. I would like to recommend Senator Hashmi. All those in favor of Senator Hashmi, please say aye. Aye. Okay. The Maternal Health Data Quality Measures Task Force, the recommendation is Senator Donovan.
I'll move it.
All those in favor, please. I'm sorry, Barb. Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. The Virginia Minority Business Commission, to replace Senator Kiggins. The nomination is Senator Hackworth. All those in favor, please say aye. Okay. The Pandemic Response and Preparedness Joint Subcommittee, there are 2 recommendations for 1 citizen vacancy, Martha Mugler of Hampton and Rodney Lusk of Fairfax. And I would like to recommend Martha Mugler of Hampton. All those in favor of Martha Mugler, please say aye.
Aye.
The Parent Data Portal Advisory Work Group, there's a request for 1 senator vacancy. That's Senator Stanley and Senator Suderline. Which one do you want, Senator McDougal? Okay. All those in favor of Senator Suderline, please say aye. Aye. Okay, the Rural Virginia Board of Trustees Center request for 1 senator vacancy. We have Senator Deeds, Senator Hanger.
Is it valid in keeping with Senator McDougal's position?
Yes, we need, so that would be Senator Deeds.
Deeds, yeah. That's just what I was gonna say.
All in favor of Senator Deeds, please say aye. Aye. Okay, School Construction and Modernization Commission to replace Senator McClellan. There's a request for 1 senator vacancy, Senator Vivola, Marston, and Hashmi. The current members are Stanley and McPike.
So, Madam Chair,
Yes.
I think Senator Favola was on that commission at one point, so has some experience in that area, so I would nominate her.
Second.
Moved and seconded that Senator Favola be placed on the School Construction and Modernization Commission. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay, the School Health Services Committee, one Senate vacancy, Senator Peake, Senator Suderland. All in favor, Senator Peake, please say aye.
Aye.
The Small Business Commission, Senator Hackworth has been nominated. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. The Solar Energy Development and Energy Storage Authority. We did not have a nomination for a citizen member.
Is a nomination from the floor appropriate?
It is.
There is a gentleman named Chase Counts who's active in that space, so I would nominate.
What's the name?
Chase Counts.
Okay. All in favor of Chase Counts for the Solar Energy Development and Energy Storage Authority, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay. The Teacher Education and Licensure Advisory Board, to replace Senator McClellan. I like her. Okay. So all in favor of Senator Locke for the Teacher Education and Licensure Advisory Board, please say aye. Aye. The Veterans Services Foundation Board of Trustees, we did not have one citizen nomination. And would like to note that the requirements are very, very specific. So we need to continue to look for a nomination there. The Department Veteran Services Work Group, we have a request for 2 senator vacancies. We have Senator Reeves, but we will need an additional nomination there. So all in favor of Senator Reeves, please say aye. Aye. Okay. The VCU Health System Authority Board of Directors, we have a request for 1 senator vacancy. We have Senator McDougal, Hashmi, Bagby, and Donovan. I would like to nominate Senator Bagby. All in favor of Senator Bagby, please say aye. Aye. Okay. The Virginia Israel Advisory Board has 1 citizen to a 4-year appointment. The board recommends Gershon Litt of Norfolk. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay. The Women's Monument Commission for the continuing preservation and development of the monument, 1 senator vacancy. Senator Locke.
I'll nominate.
I'll nominate her because she, didn't she take it over there?
She did. Okay, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. Okay. Recommendation for 1 citizen vacancy. We have Lisa Sales of Alexandria and Diane Peterson of Hampton.
Diane Peterson.
Second.
Okay, all in favor of Diane Peterson? Just a tad. Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The Workforce Development Consolidation Work Group, request for 2 senator vacancies. We have Ruff, Hackworth, and Eben. And we need another one. Okay, those in favor of Senators Ruff and Eben, please say aye.
Aye.
So the last one is the Secure and Resilient Commonwealth Panel. We can leave as is. It simply is the chair of General Laws and Technology and 1 subcommittee member, and we can just simply leave it as it is. And I think that concludes our appointments. Okay.
Madam Chair, I need to see Senator Howell, Senator Barker, and Senator Norman in the Senate chamber.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
We aren't done, though.
No, when you adjourn.
Okay. One other item that we have to take up is bill limits for the 2024 session. Any recommendations?
2.
You all won't even be here. So,
Who said 5?
Norman.
are there any recommendations?
Madam Chair,
Madam Chair.
Senator Peterson?
what did we have in 2022? I know we had a limit. What was it in 22?
It was,
Was it 20?
it was 26.
26
It was
bills
20
filed?
It was 20 pre-filed, 6 after pre-file.
That wasn't what my recommendation.
I know it wasn't your recommendation.
Include bills from commissions.
That did not include
That did
bills
not.
from commissions, and it did not, and it did not include
Governor
memorial
bills
or
and-
commending resolutions.
And
And
if we're not going to include bills from commissions, we need to make clear that those draft requests aren't included either. We can, the commissions can request those bills, and they don't count toward the bill limit on our requesting drafts. They don't count toward the bill limit of introduction.
It's still a lot of bills.
That's a lot of bills.
Madam Chair, didn't we have a limit on the drafts, the bill draft request? I keep thinking 35, but there was a limit on the drafts.
Yes.
That's still too many.
It is.
So 26 total and 35 draft requests, not counting requests from commissions. And if a member puts in a request from the commission, they have to note that when they put it in, and of course, the commission staff would be noting it.
That would be very helpful.
That's my recommendation.
And I would like to ask DLS, how did that work for you?
I recommended 15.
Thank you, Madam Chair. It actually worked well from the standpoint of we knew when the draft requests were made by the commissions, we could note that, and I think that the way that the clerk's office dealt with it, it was by request or something that was able to track. But 35 bill requests was something that we were able to handle, and generally it just worked well.
Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I would expect that LIS would make that statement and overburden themselves. My recommendation is still for a limit of 15.
I second.
That's 15 bills total or 15 pre-file?
I would say total, but I know you all won't agree with it, so pre-file.
Hold on.
No, I said pre-file.
15 pre-filed and then 6? I'm fine with that.
Okay.
That brings you to 21, and this is going to be a long session.
Right. That's enough.
That's enough.
So the recommendation coming from Senator Lucas is 15 pre-file and 6 after pre-file.
That's correct.
Okay, so
But my
the motion coming from Senator Lucas is 15 pre-file and 6 after pre-file. Is
And
there
that's-
any discussion on that motion?
One brief question, Madam Chair. If you are given a bill by, say, the AG's office or some other agency, does that count? Yes?
I would think not.
Well, Madam Chair,
We counted them last year.
We
You
did
did
count.
count that in the
Okay.
person's,
Madam Chair, I would think that anything you introduce that is not a commission bill would count toward the 21.
would count toward the 21.
Okay.
Whether
all
it
right.
comes from the governor or the attorney general or the man in the moon.
Okay.
It would count toward the 21.
Madam Chair,
Senator Peterson.
that being the case, can we push it a tad bit higher? Not for me, but for other people that are not.
Sir, what are you talking about?
Yes. Can we make it 18 and 6?
So you're amending the
I'm going to
motion.
amend the motion to make it 18 and 6.
Okay, well, you're getting closer to where I was.
So we're,
Close for my comfort.
so we're amending the motion to 18.
Madam Chair?
What-
I think Senator Peterson makes a good point in that, the governor can drop a bill down at any time, after any of the deadlines pass, and, I think that needs to be accounted for.
So let's vote on the amended motion of, is it 18 and 6? Okay. Those in favor of the amended motion of 18 and 6? We need to
Madam Chair,
record.
one quick question of clarification. We still have the drafting limit of 35.
Correct.
Okay, just put that in the motion.
Those in favor of the amended motion of 18 and 6, we're going to record this vote, please. Please vote aye. Those opposed, no.
Ayes 6, noes 9.
So we will go back to the other motion of 15 and 6. Those in favor of that motion. This also includes the drafting of 35. Those in favor of that motion, please vote aye. Those opposed, no.
Ayes 9, nays 5.
So there we have it.
Record me as a yes.
On the bandwagon, Morrison.
So those who have to report to the principal's office,
It will not take more than 10, 15 minutes.
you almost have been really bad. Okay, so, that concludes our business for the Rules Committee. So we are adjourned.